Hi guys, Maury with 316 Automotive, the internet car show that's all about resto and repair. What am I doing today? Well, yeah, hold on. Ta-da! The Saab. Remember it had a black top before? Well, I've got a new top here, a tan top. It goes much, much better with the tan interior. And it just looks a lot better. It sets the car off a lot more. I did that because the old top was weeping water through the fabric. And then I found out that convertible tops only last about 10 years or so. And then you got to get another one. So, well, dang. All right. Well, anyway, this one is a Robbins top. And it's a twill something or other, and I had Tony's Auto Interior in Tulsa, Utica and Pine, install it, and he did a great job for a great price. I've used him before for most of the rest of the interior, and it's been excellent. And so I can't say enough good things about Tony. It's nice and taut. The one bad thing that happened was this. The flipper door that goes right here when this is up, Tony broke it. You can see there, so the pivot is broke off. And so he said, I'll just knock a few bucks off the price. He knocked 50 bucks off the price, and that was good enough for me because I just went down to Auto House Unlimited in Tulsa. That's Utica and 3rd, and I got me a used flipper door assembly for 10 bucks. And now I'm gonna do the install on this, but a few things. You can see the leather is peeling up here, and so I'm gonna glue that down. And I did do a paint job and painted the interior, so you can see that the leather doesn't quite, this leather doesn't quite match that leather because I used a Krylon tan on this to do a color change on the interior. And so I'm going to do the same thing here. And then I'm going to install this thing right here, and it's going to be great. So that's what I'm working on today. So stand by. Okay, so here's the flapper door assembly from the donor car that I got. And here's the piece of, I called it leather, it's vinyl. And what I'm going to do is I've got the original painted vinyl here off the old one, but I broke off several of the plastic studs. You can see there's the keepers for the plastic studs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off, I've already got 2 off, and I've got a method now to do them. You just pick up, you use your pick and you work up each of the tabs in these sheet metal nuts, I guess you would call them, and then they come right off. So I'm going to take this panel off right here, that panel, and then recover it with this thing here, because this will come right off. And this was a much nicer piece of vinyl than that other piece. So more to go. Okay, I've taken the good vinyl off the busted panel, and I've taken the good bad vinyl off the replacement panel, and I've glued them together. Just a contact cement's all you need, and it's already painted. So now lead shot bag going to go on there and it's going to suck it down, and we're going to be fine. It's going to be okay. All right. Okay, here's the new flipper door assembly. You can see it all works. It's got the new old vinyl on it. It's painted, and I got the nuts back on, and old one's right here. Here's the busted one. And here's the one, here's the old pad, got busted pins on it. This has got all good pins on it. So now, this thing's gonna go back in the car. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you a top tip. Whenever you're messing around with these flipper doors here, like say one of them's broken, like mine, this one here, this is the remnant that was remaining, and you can see on the little bitty torque tube, I guess you call it, flexible torque tube, it was on there really good. It wasn't coming off. And so, how you get that off, get yourself a panel fork and a pair of vice grips. And the torque tube here is square. It's got a square cross section right here where we're talking about, because the end of this is square, as you can see there. Hope you can see. So what I did, it really did not want to come off. So I got the vice grips here, and I placed them just a little bit south of where the remnant went. But if you're trying to get a good one off, it works the same way. And then you get your panel fork here, and you get it underneath, and you can lever it off to where you can, right like that. It'll pop right off. Watch where it goes. But that's how you get these things off. Now I'm going to put the rest of it back on. Now remember, put all the bolts in loose, get everything lined up. Another top tip, when you're dealing with this, this hold down keeper here, you're going to find when you took it off that there are witness marks that match the washers under each head. You don't have to do a whole realignment, you just got to match the witness marks to the washers again, and you're in Fat City. Nice. All right, I wanted to show you guys. Here's the top, and I've showed you that plenty of times, and it's a good job. You can see there's some wrinkling down here, and there's some wrinkling over here a little bit. And the original from Saab was the same way, so I don't really have a big problem with it since it's just like the factory. But I wanted to show you the inside. Here's the inside, and I opted not to go with the headliner. Go all the way around. I've still got to put this cover on here. It's over there on the workbench, and I got to fiberglass it a little bit more and paint it. But it's going back, so don't worry about that. But the rest of this thing is going to stay sans headliner, because I didn't like the pillowy way that thing was. It just irritated the crap out of me all the time, and so I like it nice and taut, and so I'm just going to leave it like this. So the flipper door works good. That's how you take care of one of these things when they're busted. It really helps to have another one around. You don't want to be gluing and trying to fix this plastic here, and that's where I got to give a shout out to Natter at Auto House Unlimited here in Tulsa. They came through, 10 bucks, and I had me a new flipper door. All I had to do was change out the vinyl, and because the vinyl that I got from him was it was shrunk and it was nasty. This vinyl was much better, but that's not a big job. So we're going to call this job done.